netizens, thanks for stopping by. For today's video, let's take a closer personal of this facelifted 2020 Nissan Terra. There are 5 trims have offered for the Philippine spec Terra. The only trim that we're going to feature in today's video is a 2.5 VL 4x2 mated to a 7-speed automatic gearbox. As always guys, this is going to be a full walk-around review of the Nissan Terra, showing you the most features from the interior as well as the exterior. So what are you waiting for? Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy of this review. The Terra's machine is a YD25D DTI, 2.5 liter, dual overhead cams, 16 valve, and a turbocharged 4-cylinder diesel engine with common rail direct injection and intercooled variable geometry system. This SUV produces 187 horsepower at 3600 RPM and 450 Nm of torque at 2000 RPM. Having a fuel tank size of 80 liters of diesel fuel, combined fuel consumption rating of the Terra is maybe around 18 km per liter, and the emission standard of this is Euro 4. This engine can be mated either to a 6-speed manual or 7-speed automatic gearbox, and the drivetrain of the Terra VL 4x2 is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Nissan's 7-seater midsize SUV Terra has answered to the likes of Toyota Fortuner, Mitsubishi Montero Sport, Ford Everest, and others. Due to the increasing demands of the 7-seater midsize SUV in the market, the Nissan Terra was firstly appeared in April 2018 and made its world premiere launch in the Philippines a month after the unveiling. Following countries like Indonesia and Thailand launched their Terra a few months after the world premiere launch in the Philippines with similar aspects as the Philippine market. I have featured 2 Terras on this channel as of this year 2019. If you haven't seen my review videos of the 2, click the I button located on the top right hand corner to check it out. What we are now focusing is the update version for the 2020 model year as of August this year. There are no drastic changes throughout this SUV. The only specific changes are the blacked out front grille, rear spoiler comes as standard, a new 8-inch infotainment display, and an HDMI and USB charging ports are located at the last row. On the front clip of the Terra, a black accent front grille with a combination of chrome V-motion highlights looks better than the previous model year, having a silver accent grille which makes the front look bland according to my sense of taste. Also, the rear spoiler adds sportiness, giving the car a more appealing look with its strong and rugged silhouette. The rest of the design and features are literally the same as the previous model year. Overall, the Terra will be considered as a refreshed model for the 2020 model year, and some of the features of the car gives a minor improvement from inside and out. For the 2020 model year, 5 trims are offered for the Nissan Terra in the Philippines: 2.5 EL 4x2 manual, 2.5 EL 4x2 automatic, 2.5 VE 4x2 automatic, 2.5 VL 4x2 automatic, and the top-end 2.5 VL 4x4 automatic. Exterior features are manual leveling LED projector headlights with styled LED position lights, auto on-off and follow me home system, LED daytime running lights, front fog lights with chrome highlights, black accent front grille with chrome V-motion highlights, body colored bumpers with chrome accent in front and carbon accent out back, intermittent wipers front and rear, indicators on the body colored side mirrors, chrome door handles, roof rails, side step boards, LED signature taillights, chrome rear plate garnish, LED high mount stop light, rear spoiler, and rear parking sensors. With the help of the Nissan Intelligent Mobility, safety features is very impressive. One of the key highlights of this is the intelligent around view monitor with moving object detection, intelligent rear view mirror with adjustable settings, lane departure warning with driving aid display, blind spot warning, and hill start assist. The rest has 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, vehicle dynamic control, tire pressure monitoring system, ELR seatbelts, ISOFIX child seats and tether anchors for the rear seats, and an alarm system with immobilizer. This 2020 Nissan Terra VL 4x2 comes with an 18-inch, 6 double-spoke 2-tone alloy rims. The rims are covered in 255/60 R18 tires. Brakes are ventilated discs in front and drums at the back. For the suspension, the front gets independent double wishbones with coil springs and multi-link setup for the rear. Both suspensions have stabilizer bars. Approach and departure angle measures 32.3 degrees and 26.6 degrees respectively, with a measurement of ground clearance of 225 millimeters. The 2020 Nissan Terra VL 4x2 is standard with a smart key access system. With the key fob on yourself, you will actually press that black button found on both two front door handles in order to lock and unlock the car. Speaker down there, bottle holder, storage area, mirror controls, window lock, central locking, window controls. All four windows in this car are fully powered, while the driver's side window gets a fully automatic function in both directions. Driver's side cup holder or bottle holder, whatever, depending what you use it for. Brightness adjuster lever, button, trip reset, headlight adjuster lever, button to turn off or on your traction control. This button right here pops up your fuel door. Pull this lever to release your bonnet. And the driver's seat of this Nissan Terra gets a fully powered adjustments with all of your controls located right here, including your two-way lumbar support. The front passenger side seat does get a fully manual adjustment with your seat back and your seat sliding position. However, there is no height adjuster lever for the front passenger seat. One thing that the Nissan Terra VL 4x2 is missing is the driver's side grip handle located at the A-pillar. The VL trim Terra gets a rack and pinion steering system with hydraulic power assistance. This steering wheel is covered in leather with contrast stitching going around the inner rim, sport grips at 10 and 2, and silver highlights in each two spokes with multifunction controls. The steering wheel is a 3-spoke design. On a 2.5-liter turbodiesel engine, this Terra VL 4x2 is paired to a 7-speed automatic gearbox with manual shifting via the plus and minus down on the gear lever. Upon putting the gear into reverse, a reverse camera with guidance signs as well as 360-degree around view monitor will show up at the infotainment display and an activation of rear parking sensors. Nicely leather padded center armrests with white stitching on it, which is quite nice. And underneath, you have a decent amount of size storage area with your power outlet, 2 cup holders, hand operated parking brake, your lane departure warning button, and these 2 toggles right here folds and tumbles the middle of the row seat. It is an alternative weight in order to fold and tumble the middle of the row seat, aside from the levers on both 2 sides in order to fold and tumble the rear seats. Use this toggle. All you have to do, just pull it. Let me give you a demonstration. There you go. And that's how this technology works.
And a very unique feature of this Nissan Terra, it's effortless. Storage, USB and auxiliary integration, power outlet, storage, and your button to turn off or on your rear cooler, or rear air conditioning rather. Dual zone automatic climate control system with all of your controls located right here. It is quite simple to use. Your on and off button, automatic, fan speed, air conditioning. Dual means if you have it turned on, each side will have individual controls, but if you turn it off, each side will control for both sides. Different modes. Recirculation, outside air, front passenger side temperature, driver side temperature, front defrost, and rear defrosts.
The 2020 Nissan Terra VL 4x2 now features an 8-inch advanced touchscreen infotainment audio head unit that features a various media connectivity options and 6 speakers for the sound system.
The sound system of the Nissan Terra works fairly fine, even though the signal right here on the radio was definitely poor. Now here's the screen itself. On the left side, you got your menu button, telephone button, day and night mode, audio, volume knob, and at the same time your power button. All you have to do, just push it in order to turn on or off your infotainment display. To the right is your camera, seek track, your go back, and your tuning scroll knob. At the same time, your equalizer settings, just push this button right here. On the screen, now you're currently on the FM menu. You got your source and your FM menu. If you hit the FM menu, here are your different sets of preset stations. As you scroll up, here are your different sets of radio stations. Your refresh button, your source, let's see. Here are your FM, FM, USB, Bluetooth, audio, auxiliary, and your rear display. By the way, this is your clock. 12 customizable stations. Underneath, you got your phone, AM, FM, Bluetooth audio, streaming, USB, auxiliary, and your settings. On your settings, here are your connections, phone, sound, volume beeps, clock, customized home menu, customized audio sources, voice, system voice, your camera, and others. Let's go to others. On the others, you got your display, display, language, your keyboard type, your return all settings to default. Now, let's go back. And as you put into camera, here are your different views on your camera display. This is your around view monitor. This is your 360-degree around view monitor, and your front view camera. Let's hit the audio. Go back to FM. And that's about it on this infotainment display. On top, you got your hazard switch, flanked with 2 air vents. On the center stack, storage with a power outlet right here. Two tweeters on both sides. your push button start, wiper controls to the right, and your light indicator controls to the left. Now on the steering wheel, the left spoke houses your source button, your seat track button, as well as your enter button right here, your informational button.
Currently on your range with your warning information, an instruction in order to start the engine, range, average speed, average fuel economy, media, driving aids, tire pressure monitoring system, warning confirmation, different various settings, off-road, and go back to your range.
As well as your go back button for your multi-information display right within the instrument gauge. Your volume buttons right here. While on the right side is your cruise control, as well as your voice activation system, as well as your telephone button rather. The steering wheel in this car gets a manual tilt only, adjusting using this lever right here. Power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in, press this button. No grip handles on the A-pillar for the driver's side, as I mentioned before. No grip handles on the driver's side on the ceiling. The driver's side sun visor does get a vanity mirror and the light as well. Interior lights right above. Sunglass holder. And an auto-dimming rear view mirror with your intelligent camera as you flick this lever towards you, and this is your camera, which is located on the rear windshield at the center top, or Tagaluguin ko nga, sa kalagitnaan sa itaas. To turn it off, just flick it backward to have a normal rear view mirror. The front passenger side sun visor does get a vanity mirror in the light as well. You also have a grip handle on the ceiling for the front passenger side, as well as grip handle located at the A-pillar. This one helps you to support while getting in and out of the car, which is very important for the short person. Bottle holder or cup holder, depending what you use it for. This is only for the front passenger side. A good size amount of glove box. Forgot to mention, you do have two storages on both sides. Little storages rather. speaker down there, bottle holder or cup holder or storage depending what you use it for. Window control. To gain access to the last row seat, you have two ways to fold down the middle row seat of the Nissan Terra. First is the toggle switches, which is located below the gear lever. Or you can use this lever right here. Just pull it. And you fold down and tumble the middle row seat to have access to the back. We'll tackle about that later on at the last row seat. Now, for the meantime, let's hop in on the middle row seat of the Nissan Terra. I was wondering why this Nissan Terra has the grip handle located at the B pillar rather than the A pillar, which is kind of an ironic thing in my own perspective, huh? But anyways, let's shut the door up. Nice solid doors right here. Now I do set the driver's seat in a position that I feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'9", which is about 1.7 meters tall, and I have the room to stretch out my feet underneath of the driver's seat. As for leg room, I have this much, or slightly more than this, while I have this much in terms of headroom. Speaking of which, the space of the Nissan Terra in the middle row seat is quite actually spacious and comfortable at the same time thanks to its nicely padded leather seats, which gives you nice support to it and slightly bolstered, as you can see, which is very, very nice. And overall, there is no problem in terms of space and comfortness on the middle seat. Now we do have storage pockets in the front seat backs. Right here. Got your two air vents. Grip handles on the ceiling. You do also have air vents on top.
The VL Terra gets a 10-inch rear flip-down monitor. Now it's currently flipped down, and if you don't want to use this monitor, just simply flip the monitor back up. And if you want to use this monitor again, just push that button and drop the monitor down.
Got your 4 setting mode fan speeds for the rear air conditioning, as well as reading lights right above. They are LED. Take a look at let's have a first glance at the dashboard of the Nissan Terra. As you can see right here, looks pretty the same as the 2019 model year. This is a 2020. I forgot to show you this. This is your center armrest, 2 cup holders. And in order to have more space at the last row seat, or to minimize a little of the space for the middle row, use this lever right here to slide forward and backward, depending on your preference, to have a space on the last row, or you have space for the middle row as you move it backward to move forward to have a space at the last row. That's pretty much it. Also, you do have a puddle light right here. Forgot to mention. Now let's go on the last row seat of the Nissan Terra. Let's see how the space occupies on a 5'9" turn. Let's see how it goes. Alright. Now as you can see, the middle row seat is set on the furthest back position. I have the room to stretch out my feet underneath of the driver's seat. Now in terms of space, my leg room is just like this, while the headroom, I have this much as big as this. Well, obviously, it is pretty not spacious right here at the last row seat of the Nissan Terra. However, you will move the middle row seat forward by using the bar down there, as I showed you earlier on. Actually, this last row seat is suitable for small adult or children, but anyways, it's quite comfortable back here, the same as the middle row seat. You have a nice support leather seats, which gives you a nice comfortable ride to it. On this side you have storage, your HDMI ports, your USB port for charging, while on the side normally you have two cup holders, or you can use it as your storage area. You do also have a grip handle on top for the last row seat, as well as your aircon vents at the back. Okay. To be honest, guys, it's very difficult to have an ingress and egress on the last row seat, going on the last row seat, or moving out at the last row seat of the all-new Nissan Terra. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the hatch itself and locate the touchpad underneath at the Terra badge.
Cargo volume of the Nissan Terra is measured by the width of 3 feet and 9 inches when the third and second row seats are upright. When the third seat's folded, cargo space is measured by the width of 3 feet and 4 inches and having the width of 6 feet and 3 inches when both second and third row seats are folded. There is a partial floor that hides some storage underneath. A toolkit and a jack are hidden inside the compartment that is located on the right side of the boot. Also, a spare tire that is mounted underneath at the rear.
Halo ka pa. Para ini mo eh. Di ba kami yung SUV mo sa sedan ni siyempre.
Oh.
Layo kaya. Suspension, chassis. Utang mo mag lubak-lubak ko. Gadlagan na yung mga vibration sa may chassis before magsaka sa may frame.
Nami yung ilagan na to smoothie yung
Diba?
those smoothie yung pag
Different sa
Oo.
other
tig-ang suspension.
sa technology. Hindi pa gid sila maglayana yan.
Bali kung mag-off-road ka, even though it's 4x2, mas firm iya nga suspension.
The same man gyapon sa subong may example. Gadlagan ta sa may highway. Ang iyang suspension do pang highway man pero kung mag off-road ka ang gagana dati siyempre dalom ginabasihan man na nila mo sa ilang computer diagram sa do dyno na nila sa off-road. Kaya na sila mo
Computer diagram. Bali kung mag-agi ka sa mga potholes bala, mas smooth na siya, no? Kaya
may ano na sila mo do pareho bla magtanaw ka sang torque kag horsepower. Do kung sa ila pag na computer na ng diagram niya, mayara man na siya sa iyang suspension. May back down or ila technology iba man yun.
Tapos ang nakuan ko sa realize ko sa power niya do mas ano ba?
Kusog siya, siyempre. Dako yan.
Kusog,
Ba feel mo na sa torque. Hindi mo ma-feel ang horsepower ma-feel mo na
sa
in long run.
long run.
Pero pag siling ka nga arangkada kundri sa ton, torque kaya gid na.
Well guys, I hope you enjoy of this full walk-around review of the 2020 Nissan Terra 2.5 PL 4x2 mated to a 7-speed automatic gearbox. If you like this video, make sure you thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, if you're subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell button to get notified for my latest updates. And don't forget, follow all of my social media platforms. As always guys, I'll see you next time with more